The Somnia Tarot. This one has been a long time coming. So everybody knows we've been waiting a little bit for this. So let us remove it from the packaging and check it out. Ooh, very nice indeed. We have the Somnia Tarot by Nicholas Bruno. Use the code, for 10% off your next order. Okay, anyway, let's open this up and see what kind of goodies are contained within. Okay, so I have been watching every email that he sends out to get the idea of when I can actually get my hands on this deck, and now it's finally here, and I'm pretty excited. Ooh, the box is nice. The box feels really good. There is the back of the box and the front of the box. Ages 13 and up. Now, if you're 12 years old, you cannot use this tarot. It's illegal. It is illegal in 8 states. Okay, maybe not. Let me find out. Let me find out what is inside. We have the Somnia Tarot book, which we will come back to and look at. Ooh, that is really thin. That is really thin. You might as well look at it now. There are the majors, and here are the minors. So in case you're wondering what they mean, now you know what they mean. That is a minimal little white book indeed. Obviously, all of y'all want to see the cards, as well as do I. So definitely excited about this one. No edging at all. Kind of disappointing, but yeah. It already looks a little warped too. It looks a little warped, no edging. Cards are mighty thick though. Here is the back of said cards. And, oh no, white border on a dark card. White border on dark cards. Yeah. May need a trim, not gonna lie. May need a trim, not gonna lie, but I do need to definitely at least memorize the cards before that. There is the Fool, in case you are wondering. Card stock is nice and thick. Very little cover, lamination, whatnot. Cards do spread pretty decently. They don't clump together as bad as some of the other decks. Okay, so the Fool, I like it. The Magician, interesting to say the least. Oh, a bunch of different tools and whatnot. We have the High Priestess, which is wild. That is very wild looking. Interesting. I probably won't trim it because I know this is going to be worth money later. So probably a poor idea to trim this in my opinion. The Empress, sort of out there, a little bit out there in the field and whatnot. We got the Emperor, which is, okay. That is interesting indeed. We have the Hierophant. A lot of covered faces on this, which kind of makes sense, I guess. Let's see. We got the Lovers. I like the ladder idea. Definitely have the fire, a snake, and the other bush maybe. And we got the Chariot. Again, covered faces. Chariot's kind of weird. The whole thing just has that, does have that insomnia, sort of dream-like images and whatnot. Strength is interesting. I guess that's a bear trap. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. The Hermit, a sword and a lantern. I like it. I like the images are really weird. Wheel of Fortune, fired up clock. Sure, why not? You have Justice. Then you have the Hanged Man, which is odd, but cool. So then we have the Death. So the Death card is kind of the one that we've been looking at for a while. Obviously, not only the cover of the box, but it was on the promotional materials and whatnot. Very weird. That is really weird looking. The whole deck is weird on purpose, obviously. Temperance, kind of cool. And the Devil, also kind of cool. I like all of the rope being all over the place. It's kind of wild. And we have the Tower, which somebody is under it. Interesting symbolism, right? Somebody is underneath the burning building and sort of being affected by it. The Star, I like it. And the Moon, interesting. The ladder to nowhere, or the ladder at least to get out of what looks like the swamp. The Sun, I really like sort of not twilight, sort of the late afternoon, going on evening feel to all of the cards. Kind of cool. the judgment, again with the ladder, and the world. Okay. So the Ace of Wands, very interesting. A lot of ladder action within this, sort of coming out of something. And again, you have sort of the hazy moon in the background with the Two of Wands. Kind of cool. We got the Three of Wands looking out and scanning our environment for what's next. We got the Four of Wands, the happy home, happy family. In this case, a little odd home, odd family for sure. We got the Five of Wands. So we're putting out some of the fire. Interesting. It's almost like the Ace of Wands, you know, when the hand is coming out of nowhere, and now this person is putting out the fire. Six of Wands, the Lord of Victory. We have the Seven of Wands, defending ourselves against a mob. Then we have the Eight of Wands, a little bit of a chandelier action there. And then the Nine of Wands, kind of weird but cool. And then the Ten of Wands, where the chandelier is now steady, and apparently it's going to fall. It is going to fall on their head, or at least their back. Page of Wands. Okay. I'm not sure what's going there. They're holding the candle in their mouth. I'm not sure what's up. Knight of Wands. Ooh, I like the horse in the background with the building and whatnot. Queen of Wands. Sort of this unknown weird thing going on there. And then the King. Looks like the Queen sort of sideways almost. Ace of Cups. Like the well action. I think that is interesting, and both interesting and cool. Got the Two of Cups, where we have the water being poured over them. Kind of wild. And we have the Three of Cups. Yeah, the whole thing is sort of a monotone, very similar images type of thing. The Three of Cups, when we're just sort of dumping it out. And then we have the Four of Cups. So that's almost like a Ten of Wands, ain't it? The Four of Cups, we're getting something we don't want, hands tied behind our back. Five of Cups, hand tied behind our back again, but a little more with an umbrella and a lot of barrels there. And then the Six of Cups, sort of receiving a gift. I think, yeah, receiving a gift of water. And the Seven of Cups with all the different choices that are contained within. It's interesting, we have a new plant, we have fire, we have smoke. I'm not sure what that is. That's coins, that's a head. So it kind of kept a lot of the original symbology in it. Eight of Cups almost looks like a Six of Swords, doesn't it? A little boat action with a sword and sort of moving away from that. Then Nine of Cups with the pouring water. Very sort of a very sort of Golden Dawn-ish. Ten of Cups. Interesting too, kind of Thoth-ish. Page of Cups. Okay. With a little bit of the scuba gear in action. And then the Knight of Cups, which is kind of weird but cool. Queen of Cups, pouring water into the plant. And the King of Cups, sort of out there in the middle of the ocean kind of feel, right? Out there alone in the water. I think the water dripping on them is interesting. Ace of Swords, a little bit like a judgment card, right? A little bit like number 20, where the sword, where things are coming out of the graves and whatnot. Two of Swords, interesting. Three of Swords, the Heartbreak card. So it almost looks like a Five of Cups, or a little bit maybe a background of the Five of Swords. Four of Swords, oh, that is a unique perspective on that. Being tied down by the swords. Five of Swords, the Lord of Defeat. Not really sure what's happening there. It looks like maybe they're tied up and they can't get their sword to defend themselves maybe. Six of Swords, going on a ride, except not in a boat. I like the hot air balloon idea there. Seven of Swords, kind of got a Ten of Wands feel on there. A little bit encumbered, but getting away with it. Eight of Swords with the restrictions contained therein. And the Nine of Swords. Ooh, very cool that they put a bed out there. Ooh, very cool indeed. Sort of a weird look. Sort of a weird look. Like somebody else is laying there underneath them. Ten of Swords. Definitely 1 foot into the grave, maybe two. Page of Swords. I like almost like a violin feel, or a horn, or I don't know what they're doing. Knight of Swords, pretty cool looking. We got the building behind them and whatnot. And the Queen of Swords. and then the King of Swords. So it kind of it looks like the same prop, but just sort of turned. You sort of see that a lot with the court cards. It looks like the same chair, maybe, or it looks like the same prop being reused. Obviously, if they're on a set and they'll have a limited number of props, that's obviously why. But Ace of Coins, I like the added smoke and whatnot. We have the Two of Coins, the juggler, but a little bit of a balancing act too. We have the Three of Coins, okay, sort of working together. We have the Four of Coins with the, I guess, holding it, burying it. A little bit like a Seven of Coins action there. Five of Coins with the barrel action too. Six of Coins, okay, getting a gift, receiving the coin. And the Seven of Coins, sort of planting the seeds, planting the plant. Eight of Coins, working hard and diligently by ourselves. The Nine of Coins, receiving all of the bounty from the Seven of Coins planting. And the 10 of Coins, happy home, happy family, without the happy home and the happy family, apparently. And the Page of Coins. Ooh, sort of a discovering something. I like that. A little bit of discovery action within their Knight of Coins, sort of implying that they have more coins in there, in my opinion. Queen of Coins, and then the King of Coins. Again, sort of the sideways for the Queen and forward for the King. A heavy reuse of props and sort of material, it seems like. Anyway, Somnia Tarot, let me know if you like it. I think it's cool. Yeah. A lot of samey type of images for me, but I do like it and I will be using it. So I think it was worth the $50, $60, whatever. Let me know what you think. Thank you for watching. Please hit like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next video.